many, so that doesn't look as though that's going to take very long. Hi, YouTube. It's Sheila Maria. How are you? It's wonderful to be with you, and welcome to the card pull, which I said I would do when I got to 1,000 subscribers. So that's what we're going to do. So if you don't let me know you're there, you won't get a card pull. Okay, which is absolutely fine. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Hi, Keith, my darling. How are you? It's really wonderful to be with you. I've got all me cozy stuff on here. So first of all, I want to bring through a couple of messages from Spirit. I have been taking some time to really upgrade my energy. Good morning, Laura. Lovely to have you here with me. And these messages, I believe, are really going to help you if you are able to take them on. Good morning, Karen. And I've got a Black Friday offer as well, so I'll be letting you know all about that. So even though it's Saturday, it's more like grey Saturday here, but never mind. So one of the things that I really felt, November's been a good month for me. Oh, sweetie. Oh, darling. Well, hopefully we'll give you some goodies to make you feel better. November's been a really, really powerful month for me, and I've used this month to really realign my goals and to really get clear about what it is I'm here to do. And I've had an awful lot of people telling me that they don't know what their purpose is, that what it is they've been trying to manifest is not manifesting, and that their life just isn't changing in the way that they would like it to. Now, I've spent some time, a lot of time. I'm currently spending probably about 2.5 hours with Spirit a day at the minute. And I've really been asking, why aren't people's lives bringing them the new beginnings that we're all told we've got the power to create? And I was asking this question not just on my own behalf, but on behalf of many, many clients, that this is probably the most common issue that people have got, is that something that they want, whatever that something is, just isn't coming. Okay. So what I was told very clearly is that very often what you're hoping will manifest is not what your soul wants. And it's really important to understand that it is by pursuing what your soul truly wants that anything extra to that will come. So let's say you've been trying to manifest a relationship with a particular person, and no matter what you do, there is no improvement in that. If that relationship with that particular person is not what your soul really wants, even though your heart wants it, because your heart is your emotions, it does connect you to your soul, but it's not your soul. If it's not what your soul really wants, it's going to be difficult to manifest it. Good morning, Natalie. Lovely to have you here, my darling. So what happens is that when we're trying to manifest an outcome that our soul does not value, it usually means we're taking time away from the area that our soul does value. So this is the answer. It's very simple. Not easy, but simple. When you truly listen to your soul, not your physical needs. So your physical needs may be you need that person, or you need that amount of money, or you need that situation with a loved one to not be so scary. Morning, Michelle. I'm going to be pulling cards in a little bit. So whatever it is you need, okay, let's say whatever it is you need is not manifesting. That could be a loved one's health. It could be a loved one's mental health, okay? It could be a relationship that is just not coming together, whatever it is. So let's say that on one side of the block, you've got something that you really need for your head, for your heart, for you to stay okay. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. The reason that it won't manifest is that your focus on that thing, that situation that you need, right? That your reality needs, is taking away from what your soul requires. And the more you ignore what your soul requires, the longer it will be and the more impossible it will be for you to manifest what you need. Okay? So all these law of attraction teachings are all very well, but if you're trying to manifest money, but your soul needs freedom, if you're trying to manifest a relationship being happier, but your soul needs peace, it can't manifest, because it is always the requirements of the soul that come first. So I want to give you a very personal example of this. Morning, Andre. Lovely to have you here. I will be pulling cards in a bit. So I have been very, very busy working, earning money through my psychic practice, but it's not at the level that of work that I want it to be, right? It's proper psychic work. It's predictions, it's clearings, it's relationship issues. It's not what my soul wants. Hi, Jojo. Hi, Paula. Mwah, 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 mwah to you all. I will be pulling cards in a bit. Okay, I promise I will. I've got my cards here. So, what my soul really, really wants is for me to be doing the work that matters the most to me. So for me, it's not about money. It's not about that relationship. It's not about a loved one's health for a change. It's about the work I really, really, really want to do, which is all about teaching people how powerful they are. And this is actually part of it. I'm stepping into this morning. That is what my soul values more than anything. And I'm not talking about clairvoyance and spirit guides. I'm not talking about predictions and psychic development. I'm not talking about abundance and the law of attraction. My soul does that every day, right? From 8 in the morning till 6 at night, I'm channeling, I'm trancing, I'm doing clearings, I'm doing psychic work. The majority of it at the minute is psychic work because that is what people want, and I'm a great psychic, so that's good. It's not what my soul wants. My soul wants to teach people how to truly create those changes in their life that have eluded them so far. So I've got my cards, right? I've got my penis card here up. I've got my cards. I'm going to do that because I said I will. I'll always do everything I say I will. But that is not important to my soul. It'll be nice for you. It's not important to my soul. So this morning, prior to coming on air, I meditated for about an hour, which is not a lot for me these days. And I was tuning into my higher self. And my higher self is most excited about me creating in new ways in my life. And your higher self will be excited about the same thing. And here's the thing, when you actually do what your higher self wants you to do, you are not taking your essential life force energy, of which you may not have a lot if you're worried and you're scared. You're not taking your essential life force energy away from what the higher self needs you to do, what you're on earth to do, and you're not wasting it trying to manifest what you need in your mind and in your heart. Okay? So for me, I was told very, very clearly this morning, if I do what my higher self really wants me to do, I will get all the psychic work I need. And that is proving true because I'm very, very busy. But if I don't do what my higher self really wants me to do, I won't get what it is I really, really need. So this is my question to each of you this morning. Are you really doing what you want to do or what you believe you have to do? So you may believe what you have to do is manifest stability in your relationship, right? If what you really want to do is coach people about empowerment, you'll never get the stability in your relationship unless you're coaching people about empowerment. Hello? I'm not going out now.
Oh.
So I'm just doing a live. Thank you, darling. And then I'm free. Oh, my husband. Come and say hello to everybody.
Hi.
No, say hello. Let's come and say hello. This is my gorgeous husband.
Good morning.
I love him so much.
Me too, sweetheart.
All right, love you. Got me Marmite. Right. So, Shari, do you really, really want to focus on your family, even though you need to? Okay, so if I said to you, all of you, for a minute, because this is my offering for you. I was supposed to go out today. To be honest, I didn't want to. Not for any other personal reasons, but I wanted to do this. I look as though I'm eating shit. I'm not, I promise. I said to you, and I know how much you love your family, and I know that there are situations that you need to be better than there are. Okay, I'm never going to refer to your personal situations. If I ask you, Shari, and I will pull a couple of cards for anybody who has the courage to answer this honestly. You don't need to tell me what it is you need to do, right? With a lot of you, I can see it. What is it that your soul wants you to do? What is it that your soul wants you to do? Bollock chops. This is better than a bollock face. What is it that your soul really wants you to do? So once you've got that, once you've connected, and this is going to be hilarious. One of the things that my soul wanted, okay, Shari, you get 2 cards. Brilliant, Jojo. What is that different perspective? Paula, who do you want to be seen by? I'm going to help all of you as much as I can because I'm not going anywhere now. And I promise I'll pull you cards, okay? Everything I say I do, I do. So, where were we? Right, Keone, there's nothing wrong with being a hermit. I'm a hermit. But I understand what you mean. Okay, so let me just connect in. What? Right, okay, that was the really right. Okay, Jojo, fantastic. Keith, brilliant. What does that creating boundaries? What is it that you want that you can't have, right? So maybe that is you don't want to work as much, but you feel that you have to. Okay, maybe that is there's certain friendships you don't want anymore, but you don't know where to tell them to go. I'm not going to tell you, what to do. Okay, so there's something that you need to say, Nat. You're not clear what. So what is it that your soul wants? That's what you need. What is it that you want? Right? So this is going to make you all laugh. A week ago, I was absolutely inundated with work. Okay, Nat, fabulous. Right? Keep it coming. Yeah, it's my favorite card. It's the penis card. This is a dream. I love penises. Well, one particular penis, and I love cards as well. So there we go. What my soul wanted was to meditate, like be quiet for hours. And every day I haven't wanted to read. I haven't wanted to, all I've wanted to do was meditate very, very quietly. Hey, Tracy, I love you. So through that meditation that I've been doing, and I never have meditated. If I ever meditated, they just started speaking through me. Through that meditation, I discovered this morning the next step, and I've probably done an hour and a half's worth of meditation every day, okay, just because I've wanted to. So that then has evolved, and that is actually, I love you, Tracy. I will pull you a card, so come back and watch, okay? I will pull my gorgeous sister a card. You can have the penis card, Tracy. Up. Is there any other direction apart from in? In and up is good. So what happens is by indulging your soul, you will start to manifest what it is you need. Now, by the way, whatever it is you believe you need, it's okay. If you need to stay in a relationship that you're not really happy in for financial reasons, you can manifest a way to do that. If you need to know that your loved one is going to survive, for you to be able to do what your soul needs, you will be able to do that. If you need, right, and I'm just going to be straight here, if you need to indulge in addiction that isn't in your highest good, but you need that addiction right now, so smoking, drinking, right, at one point for me it was sleeping tablets, which I'm not proud of, but that was what I needed to get me through my daughter's illness, right? And I got hooked on them, and I got myself off them, and I don't take any tablets now, apart from my happy tablets. But I needed that addiction to keep me here through my daughter's illness. So because I was listening to my soul, which was I needed to want to stay here for me, at some level, Shekinah Jojo. That is that is Mother God, basically. So what I'm saying to you here, whatever it is you need right now, even if your family don't agree, even if it's not socially acceptable, even if it's an addiction which isn't good for you, but you're not ready to let go of that addiction, right? You can manifest a way to have what you need, whether that's a boyfriend or a girlfriend that your family hate, that's no good for you, but you're not ready to let go of them, right? And it looks as though it's breaking down. So whatever it is you need, okay, as long as you indulge your soul, and I'm not advocating addiction, right? I'm not, but I'm also not a Puritan, and people do what they have to do to get through, okay? So whatever it is you need, that can manifest if you are listening to your soul. And there will come a point where when you're listening to your soul, that what you need will change into what is good for you. So when I was indulging my soul and I was hooked on these bloody sleeping tablets, and we're going back about 3 years now, naturally I came off the tablets. I was very poorly, and I'm very open about all of this because I'm not perfect, and I don't think it's spiritual to say that you're perfect. I'm bloody not. um I naturally kicked the tablets because I was listening to my soul and the two didn't match up. So okay, so Joe, let's do this. Okay. Can you all, I'm going to shut up for a minute. Can you all just close your eyes and just intend? I know what I really want, not what you need. So, what you need, well, Keone, I'd bloody go and see her. It doesn't bloody matter. Who you love is who you love. It's got nothing to do with anyone else, unless you're asking them to join in. It's got nothing to do with anyone else. So I approve. I approve of you loving who and fancying whoever you love and fancy, as long as they've got 2 legs and not 4 legs. That could be interesting. And as long as they're over the age of consent, doesn't bloody matter. What I want you to do is I want you all to go into your soul right now. And by the way, this isn't speaking to a guide, okay? This is speaking to yourself. And what you're doing is you're saying, what do I really want? Not, I want that glass of wine, I want that fag. That's what you might need. You might need that fag, you might need that glass of wine. I will later. What do you really want? So it may be, I just want time alone. It may be, I just want to look after myself. It may be, I don't want to focus on anyone else. I just want to focus on me, right? What is it that your soul wants? This is exactly what my soul wants. And now I can see it's helping all you. So that's good. And I'm going to do the predictions because I know that's what people think they want. But usually the thing is with a prediction, if it's good, you may not believe it. If it's bad, you don't want to believe it. So prediction is really not going to help. Unless you know it, it's not going to help. So once you've listened to what's in your soul, what it is your soul wants, and don't, right, I'm going to go a bit further here. One of the things that my soul wants, I was listening to an amazing guy called Master Sri Akshana on YouTube. He's brilliant, right? And I'll post a link to his video. He's absolutely brilliant. And I highly recommend him and Kyle Cease. And he was talking about why what we doesn't want doesn't manifest. Okay, so when I've been trying to manifest, I've been trying to manifest something that I need rather than something I really want. All I really want in the world in the whole world right now, right? Of course, I want my little girl to be healthy. Of course, I want my husband to be happy and healthy, but I've got that, and I've got that, and I've got that, right? I've got enough oracle cards, and I've got my hot tub, and I've got my lovely cottage. And, what I really, really want is enough money so that I can just do the work I want to do, the work I really want to do. So I'm sharing this with you because I think it's important. I would like to have not loads. Money does not interest me in particular because I wouldn't buy a different car. I wouldn't live anywhere else. I wouldn't be married to anyone else. I wouldn't change my life. The only thing that more money would do, honestly, is allow me to focus on teaching consciousness and what you can create through consciousness rather than doing psychic work, because I am bored of psychic work, really bloody bored. So that is what more money would allow me to do. So when I tuned in this morning and I said, well, okay, so how do I, from a place of consciousness, from where I am, manifest enough money? Because the law of attraction does not work when you're an empath, right? If you're pissed off, you're going to manifest more pissed offness. So the more you declare I'm abundant, the more pissed off you get. Okay. So for those of you that say, like Natalie, Jojo, Keone, for those of you that are saying, Shari, I need this, I need this, I need this, I want something more exciting, right? Perhaps having more money, I'm just suggesting this, would allow you to have the security to pursue that. Okay. So if I had, yes, Natalie, I get that. So for me, if I had more money, I could, yay, Jojo, fabulous. I could dedicate myself to being the teacher of consciousness that I truly am. But whilst I'm doing all this bloody psychic work, which is very busy and it's very successful, I'm not doing what I really want to do. Okay. So this was my thing. Okay, Keone, I get that. I 100% get that. So this was my thing. We get trapped in a loop because where we are right now, we don't have the freedom to do what we really want because of where we are right now. Yeah, let me just drink my coffee. Hang on. So what the hell do you do about that? Because for me, trying to convince myself I've got however much money don't work if I know I haven't got it. It just doesn't work, right? So what I told myself, okay, so this is in a very, 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 very deep trance. This is in like delta state, not deep delta, but delta state. Sarah, my higher self, said, you have to make time. This is so simple. You have to make time to do what you really want to do, and to know that that is all you're supposed to do. And when you make time to do what you really want to do, and you forget about the money or the person or the outcome, right, that you want, that you need, your needs will be provided for and the money will come, because your soul energy gets so strong. It gets so strong on the soul dimension. So what I've been told is that the more time I spend doing what I really want to do, the fact that I have to spend a proportion of my time doing what I really need to do won't make any difference. What I want will come, because I am really being true to myself. So Keone, you want someone to consistently show you they love you. Natalie, you want the same. So it's probably because you've got someone in your life that is not showing you that you are really, really loved. And perhaps that person in your life is not able to show you that they truly love you because they don't truly love themselves. And maybe they're scared of losing you. Maybe you're scared of your life changing, of being hurt. And so that fear keeps us in that loop. So the one thing that needs to change for those of you is 100% loving yourself. 100% loving yourself. And the spaces where the relationship is not enough or the relationship is not there yet, okay, you have to let that go, even if that means staying in the relationship you're in. Don't convince yourself that you want that for a long time, because you know you don't. You know you're there until you're not there, okay? So, Natalie, what is it that you truly, truly love? What is it that you truly, truly love? So, Keone, for you, I would say go contact that older woman. Oh, you're welcome, Sherry. I'm loving this. I'm having a great time. This is what I want to do. And you know, the reason I don't do a lot on Facebook now is because I get a bit pissed off with the freebie seekers. None of you lot are freebie seekers, that they just want a card and that's it. And that's fine. That is fine. But if I'm not getting what I need from it, I'm not going to do it anymore. Absolutely, Jojo. Absolutely. Yes. Okay. So you can't express it yet. That's okay. So what I want you to do, Nat, is I want you to tune into what your soul wants right now. Forget about what it is. Right. Okay. I'm going to say congratulations on that. Don't make it about her, Keone. Make this about you. If it is her, she'll come back. So what I want you to do, when I was in that place, what my soul wanted, and it made no sense to me because I'm always busy, 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 right? Or asleep or drunk. Like those are the three things I was: drunk, asleep, or busy. What my soul wanted was just to meditate. And I'm like, I have no idea how this can possibly bring me what I want. I did it for a week. And literally this morning I was told it's to be the teacher of consciousness that I really am. Then I started going into, I haven't got the energy to write a book. I can't be bothered writing another course and then trying to flog the course. I can't do that. It's just too much like hard bloody work, because people are freaking tight at the minute. And my soul just said, let go of all of that. Let go of needing to write a book, needing to write a course. Let go of trying to sell an outcome, because I don't do selling. Just be the teacher of consciousness that you are. The rest will come. Oh, thank you. So, Shari, for you, you want to be calm and relaxed. So go into your soul now and ask your soul, what would calm you? What would give you that sensation of, well, you can slow down. You can slow down. What would give you that sensation of being calm? Well, just don't make it about her, Keone. What is it that what would feel most loving to your soul now? So if your soul wants more space, Natalie, what does that mean? So does your soul want to be out in nature? Because it will be simple. Our soul won't want anything that's too far away from where we are. So I would like to own a house in Ireland, right? Trying to manifest a house in Ireland is a big gap from where I am. That's what my mind is making about it. My soul is just like, enjoy your house. So it will lead into an increase in your vibration. If you follow that, it will bring you what your mind is making it about. Okay, so I'm going to move on now. We're going to pull those cards in a minute because I want to do some more meditation. Okay, so if you haven't already joined Spirit Center, I've got a offer for you. So Spirit Center, I'm actually going to be setting up for those of you that are a part of Spirit Center. I'm going to be setting up a platinum level with a free gift, and I'm also going to be setting up a Facebook group so I can be more active there, and that's going to be set up today. Okay, so if you're part of Spirit Center, I'll be reaching out to you. So in Spirit Center, there are a bunch of classes. I'm going to be taking off the £10 option because it's just neither here nor there. I'm taking off the £10 option. So what you get for £20 a month, you get a monthly card reading, okay, personally, a personal monthly card reading. You also get a activation via video every month. So they are either psychic activations or they are abundance activations, one or the other. I also do at least one free psychic class every month. So we have spirit guide classes, we have third eye classes, we have angel classes, we have abundance classes. You lot know my work, so you know what it is you're going to get. And that's just 20 quid a month. If you sign up for that between now and next Wednesday, you will get a free 2022 mini reading via PDF. Okay? So that is just 20 quid. Now, I'm going to trust you not to just cancel after 1 month. I did have a couple of people do it, but that's up to them. So £20 a month, you get a free reading, you get access to all the psychic classes that are up there. I'm not doing any more that way because I got bored of that. You will also be joining the Facebook group where I'm going to be doing card pulls. You get a free card reading every single month just for you. And you also get a free activation as well. So, and you get the free mini reading for 2022 if you sign up between now and Wednesday. If you are already a part of Spirit Center, you will get, if you decide to go platinum, which is an extra £10 a month, you will get a personal monthly forecast each month for that extra £10. And you will also get a free gift of the 2022 mini reading as well. Okay, so for the people that go platinum, you will get a personal monthly forecast, as well as your monthly card reading by video, as well as your activation, and as well as the free psychic class. And you'll get a personal channeled forecast. If you go for the gold, you will get, and if you don't upgrade, that's fine. I'm going to move everything over to the Facebook group. You'll just carry on getting what you're getting, but there is a free 2022 reading for anybody that signs up for either the gold or the platinum levels. So the platinum level is not on the website yet because I was only given this about 2 minutes before I came online. And the focus of Spirit Center is nurturing your spirit. It's very magical, and I really try to give as much as I can. Okay, so we are now going to pull the cards. Oh, hello, Sandra, Posh, Grace. Hello, I love you. Melissa. Right, so let's move into this. We're going to do, here's my penis card. It's great, isn't it? So let's pull some cards. So for everybody who commented, remember, if you want to sign up to Spirit Center, you get a free 2022 reading. And if you go platinum, you get a free channeled forecast, which is different to a card reading because it's channeled through my channel. Okay. So I'm just going to tap into some of you on here because I didn't realize there were so many of you. I'm ever so sorry. So Posh, what I can see for you, okay, I'm just going to say, yes, there's always what you need to do, right? There's always what you need to do. And I have to do things that I don't want to do. I work on the psychic lines, and that is not what I love. But I've made myself love it because to have the presence of something that is so much a part of my week that I don't love is causing it causes more disparity. It causes more dissonance. What I did when, and I can tell you, speaking to maybe 15 people a day that all want, and they're people that I love them dearly, but they're asking the same questions from a year ago. When's he going to come back? When's he going to leave his wife? Okay, that it does. My best friend is here. I love you, Grace. It does become absolutely soul destroying. But what I did, that was what I need to do. Okay. What I want to do is be a teacher of consciousness. Okay. So this is what I need to do over here. So Posh, that would be Sandra. I'm looking at this as well now. Okay. I'm going to pull you cards. Don't worry. I'm not going to not pull cards for you. I said I would do that. I always do what I say I will do if I ever can. So the psychic lines are what I've needed to do. What I want to do is be the teacher of consciousness that I truly am, right? And when I feel forced to do that, I can feel resentful because I'm not getting to do that. So the idea is you have to somehow combine those two things, along with the worries and the struggles and the bills that are part of physical life. So for me, my worries are my daughter that is, not well. My worries are my husband's health. Okay. My worries are personal. Grace knows. So, and that feeling of wasting life, or that feeling of not wanting to be here, it's very, very real for star seeds. It's very, very real to just not want to be here. But we are here. And as my best friend told me, it can transform. Has for me, and it's taken a week. So what I'm saying to you is that what your soul wants is never that far away from what you have to do. But the problem is, if you are so busy resenting what you have to do, then that resentment furthers you from your soul. So that feeling of, being scared, not having enough money, feeling resentful, what your soul might want is, right, so if your soul was your best friend, okay, your soul, Posh, would probably say, but you have to work. If you don't work, you don't have electricity, you don't have food, and your life is hard enough. I want you to thrive. So you need to work, but you also need to nurture me. And nurturing your soul should never be a chore. So your soul may say to you, now I'm actually just tapping into your higher self. Your soul wants to connect with the angelic realm, because the angelic realm, until you're properly connected to your higher self, can support you beautifully. Angel energy is like medicine, Posh. Okay. So when you don't have the energy to do any of what we're talking about, and you haven't got the energy to believe that things are going to change, lean into your favorite archangel. So, Grace, who is your favorite archangel? Who is your favorite? I love Ariel because she's actually my favorite angel at the minute. So, which, if you tell me who your favorite angel is, who is your favorite angel? And if you don't have one, then you need one. So, your favorite angel can give you the energy that you haven't got to start turning this around. So let's say that your favorite angel is Archangel Michael. What Archangel Michael can give you is strength. Right. So why do you use Metatron, hun? So Archangel Michael can give you clarity and protection and strength. Ariel can give you courage, confidence, and a sense of freedom. Jophiel can reassure you greatly. I love Jophiel. So you don't have to see angels or hear them. All you need to do, Posh, is ask out loud for that angel to help you energetically. I am going to do videos about this. So let's say with your situation, I would say Ariel would be your best bet. So what you would say is you would say, Archangel Ariel, help me to feel better and cope better. And you say that every day. Support me emotionally, support me energetically. You don't need any proof that they're there, because it's a spiritual law. When you ask an archangel to be with you, they inflate their energy to reach you. Okay. So then let's say you do that every day and you think this is a waste of time. She's bloody crazy. Yes, Grace is spot on. Grace by name, Grace by nature. I love you, darling, with all my heart. Grace helped me in the same place as you 2 weeks ago. And I just bloody love life. I love it. She helped me greatly. And that's why I'm trying to help you. So Posh, Sandra, Indigo, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to ask the angel whose energy that can help you the most. I love you too, gorgeous girl. The angel whose energy can help you the most every day, please, Sandalphon. He's a great one because he makes sure that your prayers are heard by heaven. Sandalphon, please support me energetically. Help me to manifest whatever I need to manifest for my best life. Okay. Then all you do is you need to feel that energy. So even though you're doing a job you hate, you stop hating it so much. I actually have a great time on the psychic lines. What I've actually found, and I'm on Michelle Knight if anybody wants to know, okay? I'm Sarah on Michelle Knight. So I had the most, I dreaded going on the psychic lines, bloody dreaded it, as Grace will tell you. I've just had the most beautiful clients, people that are telling me, you know, what I told them 2 years ago has come true. I've been advising authors. I've been speaking to surgeons. I've been speaking to consultants, solicitors. Like the vibration of these people is like, you're ringing a psychic line? They're amazing. Oh my God, they're amazing. I had somebody that was terminally ill ring the psychic line. And, you know, she ain't going to die when she thinks she is. She's got at least 3 years left. And yeah, I risked my job by telling her that because I felt it was really important. And, you know, I probably helped save that lady's life. She was going to go through the most terrible treatment and she was wanting to know whether or not it was worth it. It is. She rang me back to say, you know, she knew I'd risked my job to help her, but she was going to go for the chemotherapy. Oh, that made everything worth it. Made everything worth it. So when you start to feel differently about what you have to do, you don't feel as though you're wasting your life. So, this idea of wasting life is never wasted, but you've got to give it meaning. I know, Grace, isn't it cool? So, what I would say to you then, Posh, is predictions are not going to change your life. Hi, Ruth. I am going to pull cards when I get round to it, my darling. What changes your life is energy. So, you listen to your soul. My soul told me it wanted me to do nothing but meditate for like an hour a day. And I'm actually meditating at both ends of the day. My soul asked me to invest in quite an expensive abundance program. And it's great. It's brilliant. So it costs me a lot of money. It costs me it's 2 payments. It's like 150 quid. So it's quite a lot of money. I invested in that, not regretting it at all. And what my soul said is, be the teacher of consciousness you really are. That is what you really want to do. And what that's going to do is it's going to transform everything else, because I am so passionate about embracing your own power. Archangels are great, spirit guides are great, being psychic is great, but none of that changes the problems that you have. The only person that can change the problems that you have is by changing those problems into blessings. So I'm going to share something else with you. A lot of you know the story of my little girl. And she remains, on the edge of being okay or not being okay. I also had a very helpful prediction from Pamela Arolin that said she's going to die early, nothing I can do about it. And I'm saying this because actually it still pisses me off she did that. Didn't even ask her. So for £333, I got told that she's going to die, and a few days later I will die. Whenever this happens, hasn't happened yet. So I've got that constant fear. And anyway, her dad rang me yesterday, and her dad was very, very fearful about the fact that she's not eating again. And she's got what we call disordered eating. So she'll drink Worcester sauce or she'll drink vinegar, but she can't eat a proper meal, and she puts food in her mouth and then spits it out again. And she is tiny. And, I said to him, but you're not going to force her to eat. And if you take her to CAMS, they say they're just bothered about covering their bum. They say you've got to sit with her for 2 hours after every meal. Well, all she does is the minute you're not looking, she spits it behind the sofa. Doesn't work. Or they say, take her to A&E. Well, if she can physically stand up and not collapse, they don't help. So she got to 4 stone, and I think we did like 17 A&E dashes 2 years ago. So, being told that she's not eating again brought up all this fear, right? So what I needed was for my daughter to be healthy. What I did, because I've got no control over her, and neither do I want control over her, because it's up to her whether she wants to be here or not. It's up to her. It's not up to me, thank God. I listened to my soul. All this fear came up, and he said, we should do this, we should do this, we should do this. And my soul said, what makes you think that she does not know what she's doing? What makes you think that she wants to die? She wants to fulfill her needs in the way that she wants to. You want to fulfill your needs in the way you want to, and you're expecting her to fulfill your needs. Let her choose. So, having seen how bad this got, being told to let my daughter's soul do whatever it is, because my daughter's soul is as wise as mine. She might be autistic, she might have Asperger's, but she's not stupid. And no soul is stupid. I don't care whether it's the soul of a drug addict or the soul of somebody that abuses substances. You know, we all abuse ourselves at some time or another, me included, right? The soul knows when it's time to change. No soul is stupid. There is no such thing as a stupid or ignorant soul. There can be an ignorant person or a level of ignorance or a level of stupidity, which is a perspective, but there's no such thing as a stupid soul. So what my soul said to me, what makes you think she does not know what she's doing? And the mother in me is going, yes, 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 but she's losing weight. She's losing weight. And it's been a right fanny, okay? His fear ignited mine. And then my soul says, tell me what you know. And what I know is that I honor my daughter. It got to the point 2 years ago where we were in hospital and they were seeking a court order to force her to have a tube, to force her to eat. And up until that point, I was all for it because I thought she's got to live. We can't let her destroy herself. She lay there, this tiny little 4-stone dolly, and she had tears rolling down her face, and she knew that she had no choice. She says, Mum, I said, you're dying. And she says, Mum, don't let them force me. And you know what? Even though I knew I was probably going to lose my little girl, I couldn't let them force her. I couldn't let them force her. I could not let them put that tube down her, even if it had saved her life. Because I can't force another soul to do something they don't want to do. And even if that's my little girl, even if that terrifies me, I can't do it. It's not I won't do it. I can't do it. So they didn't get the court order. She didn't get a tube. She came out. She was ill for another 5 weeks. And I said to her, I don't believe you want to die, but I can't die just because you want to. I literally can't die. I'd had an exit point the year before. And she started eating again. So what, you know, as my soul said to me yesterday, what makes you think she doesn't know what she's doing? And I thought, well, I don't. So anyway, I stopped worrying. I decided I'm not mentioning this to Cams. They're bloody useless. They don't care about her. She'll eat when she wants to. 30 seconds later, I get a text on my phone. Mum, I need some money to get some pizza. I'm hungry. Mum, I want some pizza. I'm hungry. From college, 30 miles away. She wanted pizza. At the moment, I acknowledged that it's her choice. 30 seconds later, my soul knew. My soul knows more than my mama mind does. You need to trust your soul. You must trust your soul. Yeah, it's not easy because you're going to come face to face with your fear every bloody time. And thanks to my best friend and my husband, I'm the other side of this. So that's what I want to say. Life is a challenge. And thank God for those challenges, because they expand you more than staying safe ever will, ever can. Ah, okay, let's pull some cards. My penis card. I can never let go for very long, and I think most people can't, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one card for everybody I can see at this point, okay, which is 12 minutes past 11. I'm going to pull one card about what they want you to focus on now, and then I'm going to pull an angel power card about what is coming up for you. Okay. And if that's the penis card, you lucky things, you. I love penises. They're great. They're ugly, but great. Bollocks are even more ugly than penises. I like shaved ones, but there you go. I'm just a kinky cow. Okay, we're going to start with YouTube first of all. So again, if you want to join Spirit Centre, I totally understand that, you know, you may not have lots of resources. It is just £20 a month and you can cancel whenever you bloody want to. I will say 2 people have cancelled since I started it in September. It's gone down really well and it was my best friend who told me to do it. So in Spirit Centre, you get access to all the psychic classes that are there. So there's like a higher self class with Archangel Michael. Cards are here. I'm going to be pulling them in just a sec. There's a higher self class with Archangel Michael. There is an abundance activations class. So there's like Barakel, Archangel Daniel, Archangel Ariel, and you get PDFs with abundance affirmations, abundance attunements. There's the Money Angels class. This is all channeled. I've not copied it. You know, I don't copy anything from anyone else. I'm far too weird for that. We've got there's loads of classes. There's a mediumship class on there. There's a clairaudience class on there. There's a psychic healing class on there to teach you to do psychic healing. So there's all those classes. You get all of those. The £10 option, if anybody buys the £10 option, it will be refunded next week because I'm not having that option anymore. So you get all the psychic classes for 20 quid a month. You also get a personal 3-card reading for you every single month. It's just cards, okay? And I tell you like what my impressions with that. You also get an activation every month. The activations are very powerful. They are either abundance activations or they are psychic activations, okay? And you get access as well to a free psychic class every month. So I usually do spirit guide classes, clairvoyant classes, money classes, higher self classes. You get all of those. If you go for the platinum version, you get all of that plus a personal channeled forecast for the month ahead via video, a personal channeled forecast where I will not be using cards. I will be channeling Orion. And I will be telling you what they want you to know for the month ahead. I am a trance channel. That is my easiest set of abilities. So you will get a personal forecast for £30 a month, as well as everything else. So if you're somebody that you like readings and you want to just press play and get your readings, it's perfect for you. It's cheaper than buying a cheap reading that doesn't tell you what you want and you've paid the money out. And you get anybody that signs up either for platinum or I'm going to make this for the whole of next week because I've got to get the website up for the platinum one. For anybody who signs up afresh or at a higher level, you're going to get a 2022 reading as well as your gift. Okay, so the post is on Facebook. Spirit Centre is up on my website, SheilaMaria.com. Okay, there's a tab there that says Spirit Centre. Anybody that signs up for gold, you will get your 2022 reading, just 20 quid a month. You don't get bugger all for 20 quid a month. And if you want to go platinum, PM me either through Facebook or PM me through my my email, and I will get that set up for you and you get your personal forecast as well as your personal card reading. Actually, I've seen a lot of memberships and I do give more than most people because it's all personal for you. We're not just talking, you know, group classes that everyone comes to. You're getting a lot of personal readings as well. Okay, so done that, been there, done that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with Melissa. So, Melissa, this is what they want you to focus on, prayers. Now, I'm the most non-religious person you will meet. For me, this is about you setting an intention, Melissa, and that intention should be believable and expansive. So, my intention at the minute is to be the teacher of consciousness I truly am. Okay, that's my intention. So it doesn't have to be, you know, please, 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 you know, wrap Brad Pitt up and deliver him to me. Could be. It's an intention that is expansive, that can manifest. We have got such powerful manifestation energies. Don't believe anyone who tells you things are shit right now. They are not, they are just powerful. You've only got to look at the wind to see how powerful it is. And then what's coming up for you? Patience. Patience. And I feel as though the best is yet to come for you, darling. Okay, so Indigo Wings Intuitive. Oh my God, I know you. I had a reading from you. I love you, girl. So we're going to do this the other way round. I'm going to do the Angel Power cards. Okay, who wants the abundance cards? Who wants the abundance cards instead of these? Tell me which decks you want. We're going to do 2 decks. So I've got these and these, and I'm going to go get my abundance cards. Give me a minute. Hang on. Oh, God, my bum's stiff. Hey, there we go. I'm back. Like a cold or a boil on the bum, I am back. What's your first name, Indigo Wings? Because I had an amazing reading from you. By the way, Grace Artoria is an incredible medium. You can find her at Sovereign Soul. She's also got the most brilliant, and I'm going to need to join Grace. She's also got the most brilliant membership coming up, which is for those of us that have got, you know, baggy tummies and baggy bits, and she's so gorgeous. It's like, honestly, a stick of celery would look fat compared to Grace. The most amazing membership offer for you to learn like an empath's eating plan, and she's an incredible medium. Indigo Wings is also an incredible medium. What's your first name, Indigo Wings? She's an incredible medium that you can find on Etsy. She's brilliant. Grace is on Etsy as well. So let's share the love, girls. So I'm going to put these aside. Hang on a minute. So I will also tell you, my clearings are super bloody powerful. I do clearings for money, clearings for relationships. We're not talking healings, we're talking clearings. And in fact, I might just do some clearings. So tell me the biggest issues you're having. And after I've pulled some cards, I'm going to do some clearings for you because I'm feeling the love. Okay, so I've got my Divine Abundance cards here as well. Oh, you are so welcome, Grace. Okay, Indigo Wings. So, woo. Okay, and one of these. I haven't forgotten your Facebook. Tina. Okay. Tina. Focus your eyes on loving actions and your lips on loving words. Right now, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. Okay, I'm seeing some expansion. Tina, what I'm seeing for you, that's your Divine Abundance card. I'm seeing for you that you actually need, okay, what's coming in, Orion? Because I always read best for other mediums. Just give me a minute. This is to do with your business, darling. I'm seeing you need to write an ebook. It's called The Power of Trust. I'm actually getting Mary Magdalene is one of your guides. Mary Magdalene wants to write through you, Tina. Okay, so let's go to Melissa. I'm going to do some clearings after this, okay? It's either this or I'm going to pick up cat shit. He shat all over my dressing gown this morning. Not the husband, the cat. Melissa? Okay. Melissa, at some level, you're not listening to your gift. Something you want is not manifesting yet because there's some blocks around you, darling. That says patience. I'm not doing health clearings, Ruth, not here. Divine source, help me to know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. Melissa, I'm really wanting to say to you, sweetheart, I feel as though there's something that you're overlooking, and I feel as though there is a fear of loss around you. And I want to say, I don't feel that you're going to lose the person that perhaps you think you might. Okay. All right. Orion says he wants you to stand up for what really matters. Okay. Orion is here. The big blue man with the big blue banana is here. I don't know if he's got a banana, actually. I wouldn't eat it if he did. Sandra, mediumship's beckoning for you, darling. Got a lady called Margaret around you in spirit. Darling, this is not what is here, but this is connected to your mediumship. Right? It's like you're a medium. You need to go and do your mediumship. And then we have gratitude. I'm seeing somebody with some issues around their legs. I'm just feeling some issues around somebody's legs. It's an older person, darling, just a little bit older. I've also got a dude called Carl around you in spirit. I don't know who he is. It might be a guide, Carl. Okay, so Ruth. Posh. I think we've maybe got Victoria Beckham here. Are you Victoria Beckham? Don't think so. You wouldn't be listening to me. I'm too rude. Okay. So, Ruth, individuality. I feel as though this is not about judging your path because, okay, so too much judgment of the self limits you. It's time for you to regard yourself as powerless, regardless of the issues at hand. The true power that you have exists outside of time and space. Utilize this, and doorways will open. Okay? And that's for you, your calling. Okay, Orion does not usually come in and just speak. So I really feel like your health issues, they're not who you are. It's like an opportunity to learn. Oh, Paulina. Okay, Emma, I'm not doing anyone else that comes on now. I think you've actually been there. Is there a relationship around you, Emma? A relationship issue around you? Emma, no, Ruth, there isn't. I've got a lot of people to get through. Thank you would be nice. I've got a pregnancy around you, Emma. Just be careful. Or not. Eyes of love. And you've got the monkey god there, sanctity. Right, well, there's a pregnancy around you. Okay, so it's not immediately. I'm seeing a pregnancy. It's you. Okay. I feel like there is a possibility that you'll end up pregnant. So through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. As I have shared with my daughter, it bolstered me. It really did. Okay, so I'm going to do my best friend now. Whoa! Learning new skills. Education is the most powerful resource you can use to change your life and the world. And then we have, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever you go. Grace, I'm seeing Italy around you next year. I'm seeing Italy around you. Okay, I think I've done everyone on here. So I'm going to come back in a minute and do some clearings. Tell me what clearings you need. I'm now going to go to my lovely, my gorgeous girls. Thank you. It's got a hood as well. It's got a hood as well. Looks about as baggy as my stomach. Okay. Hey, Nina. Okay, so I'm going to go to the very, very start because there's people that have been here for ages and I'm not going to miss anyone out. So, Tracy Blakely, because you were here, we have courage. Let me be open to courageously taking the steps that are shown. Tell me what clearings you need. This one keeps coming in. Patience. Patience, patience, patience for you, Tracy. Keone, let's do you. Okay, so that's what you've experienced. Loss. New beginnings. New beginnings. So I'm going to say I see a relationship with a woman who is far closer to you in age. Far closer to you in age. The right relationship may not be there straight away, but it will be there. And we're talking months, we're not talking years, Keone. Okay? Beautiful Natalie. Gorgeous Jojo. Scrumptious Paula. Now I've got to remember who's who. Right, so we're going to do Natalie first. We have Michael provides protection and strength. And then we have extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honoured. Lovely, Natalie. And Keith is there. Love my Keith. Then we have Jojo. Allowing. Radical acceptance, says yes to reality in any given moment so that what's needed can come next. And then we have self-fulfilling prophecy. Take small steps to diminish your worrying. No, it is going to be okay. Just to warn you, Jojo, I've got some twins coming around. No, it's not you. But I've got some twins coming around you as well, like being born. Okay, so then we have Paula, miracles out of mistakes. I was a mistake. I was not planned. Little did they know. That's funny, isn't it? Use your mistakes to inspire and empower you to face brighter days ahead. Outrageous openness, that's me, isn't it? Paula, dear love, open me to your wills, release me from my attachment, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and you are open to receive. Okay. Keith. Hey, Kirsten. Oh, you've got a stalker. Oh, I'm a bit jealous. I'll be your stalker, Keith. I'm sorry you're sick. I'll be your stalker. We can go like for drinks and stuff. I've already got a date in LA with my lovely Christian. I've got a date to go out with him. He's lovely. Okay. Keith, intuition. Each person's road is extraordinary. How liberating to listen and sense moment to moment what's needed. Apparently you need a heart with an eyeball in it. Power of angels. May your angels protect you, guide you, and keep you safe. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Hey, Andre. You've been incredibly patient, so I am going to pull one for you. Responsibility. Take responsibility for your own happiness. I'm told that anything is possible. Okay. Surrender. Okay, so I'm going to do some clearings now. So, and this was funny because I've been relying on my powers of trance to remember all the charts that I use with my Seraphimic Guide Spirit, because the booklet had disappeared for 2 years. And yesterday, the booklet literally just fell out in front of me, and there's like another 40 charts. This is like psychic surgery. It is so powerful, so powerful. So I am actually going to let Spirit know what you need to do. Spirit is not the umbrella term. This is a Seraphimic guide. I actually have, amongst other things, I have a spirit channel that is dedicated to him. He is a Seraphim. I think I just said that. And I love this because he tells me through these charts what to tell him to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to insert your full legal name. So, dearest Spirit and God, thank you for guiding and protecting all involved in this session. Please watch over me as I perform a healing and an upliftment for everyone on this call. Spirit, please apply a healer treatment to me and a Healy treatment to, out loud, say your first and last name. Okay? It did, didn't it, Keith? Okay, so I'm going to do 4 clearings. So we're going to do blocks to healing. So if you want this clearing, you need to add your name. Spirit, please clear and remove all emotional energy absorption. And you must take on whatever you heal. And I must go into a person's energy to heal them. Energy sources from, say, your first and last name. Which angel helps with willpower? I would say who? Jeremiah. Jeremiah. So the next healing we're going to do is to do with your life purpose. Spirit, please clear and remove. No one is helping me. Energy sources. And I keep failing at this life purpose, energy sources. And I can't do it. I'm giving up energy sources from, say, your first and last name. 2 more. False guidance. Spirit, please clear and remove extra minds, extra souls, extra spirits, and infected souls from, say, your first and last name. And then the last one. Spirit, please apply the Raise Your Vibration treatment, the pain relief treatment, the past life clearing treatment. Oh yes, the anti-aging treatment, the fatigue treatment, and the grounding treatment to, say, your first and last name. Okay, guys, I am quickly going to bring through a quick channel. Don't know who from, don't know what about. And then we will be done. Okay. So just give me a minute. This will be relevant. It should be. I know you feel alone. I understand that the world does not feel safe, and that you yourself are questioning your place. There seems to be no reason. There seems to be no help. The greatest help there is you, not the part of you that has been left to fend, not the part of you that is tired and cowed, not the part of you who has been told what and who you are and how you should live, and not the part of you that feels forgotten and unloved. I am an angel. So are you. You are no different to I. I am speaking to you as an equal. And as that equal, although the part to whom I speak may not understand, there is also a part that knows that you have the power. You always did. You always will. But you are worried of loss, of loneliness. You are scared of being cast aside and being unable to provide for yourself. And so, my dear, you put up with situations, expectations that you've outgrown. And of course, when you look, you feel stuck because there is no logical way for this to change. You are not logical. You are infinite. And each of you senses this, otherwise you would not be here. You are eons old, and yet you retain the potential of the young. How to utilize this when you are limited, when you are bound, when you are trapped. The most important thing that you can do to change your world is to become who you are. And this cannot be defined. It can only be known in the moment that you are. The power of this is that your energy field starts to fluctuate in a stronger way. The pulses that you send out into the invisible world are stronger, more definitive, more direct than they have been. And the pulsations are returned to you with an equal strength. And so the more you take a moment to know yourself as soul, the stronger your radiance becomes. I do not advise you to try to convince yourself of anything that you do not know. I do not advise that you visualize a life that you do not believe. My advice is this: know yourself as soul. And when you know yourself as an ageless, sexless, nameless being, you sense power. And it is this power that has the simple potential of growth. But whilst you are filling in the blanks with your fears and your frustrations, your losses, you are not allowing your soul to beat a new bass. Your soul is present right now from the lowest to the widest version of you. And there are many other versions of you. And in fact, within your life, you are surrounded by many versions of you. And some of them are very old versions, and still you loathe to let go. Understand that your power is not physical until it is energetic. Embrace your power of being soul, recognize it, admit it, value it, and bathe in it. And very simply, like the rays of the sun that provide light and warmth and life and sustenance to many different places, the rays that come off you will reclaim what you have lost and what you have yet to gain. Think of a song being broadcast in an apocalyptic world, and think about that song being played with complete abandon, because any result, any response would be welcomed. And that song is heard by all forms of life still present. And in one way or another, a new beginning is formed. Your song needs to be heard louder and stronger than before. It does not matter what you feel. It matters what you know. Trying to convince yourself of something that you do not believe will never improve the way you feel, and so it cannot improve what comes back to be known. So what is it that you know outside of your limits, your entrapments, and your fear? Well, I will tell you, because you are the same and part of me. You know that no matter what happens, even if the worst should happen, as your human considers it to be, you will be okay. You always have been. You always will be. You will survive in one form or another. You know this. You also know that there are situations you cannot create change in because they are not yours to change. And you know that the power rests in the soul of another who may or may not know what you know that they could do. And you also know that you truly have no choice in the path of another soul. The choice you have is whether to impact your own world in a stronger way, which in turn cannot help but create consciousness and awareness in those that are not embracing it and using it for themselves now. You know that this is not a slow process. It can be fast. And for some of you, this causes fear because you cannot control how things unfold. You never could. I say to you, embrace this uncontrollable flow. Trust that your higher, wider knowing always goes in the direction that is needed now. And that anything you need to face, anything you need to navigate, ultimately brings you into greater light. Your song must be sung from the soul, not from the mind, and not even from the heart. Your song is who you are. And when you know yourself to be fully empowered, despite the evidence that this is not so, then outcomes which create more change, more potential, more opportunity will be sung back to you higher and sweeter, and the melody more stirring than the one your soul knows in this now. Be your soul. Know yourself as soul. Embrace your power, even if you choose not to wield this within the logical ways because of fear. Know that you are able and you are responsible and you are powerful enough to change your life. And it is in the knowing of this that your energy waves change in frequency, density, they change in the amount of times that they hit certain entrainment fields. The notes start going into higher spheres, and your overall resonance is louder, stronger, clearer, wider. And this provides the changes to your landscape and your life that you are yearning for right now. I am Ariel, and I know you, and I love you. Okay, I think I'm done. I hope you've all had a fun time. Don't forget to sign up to Spirit Centre if you want the free 2022 reading. You get loads for 20 quid. You get even more for 30. Lots of love, my darlings. Bye-bye for now. Bye, Facebook.